Okay? So you got to stop being you got to stop being managers. You got to stay being a networker. Okay? And you see, managers have a lot of free time. Managers have a lot of free time. True? And a lot of you have become from a networker to a manager because now you have a big group of downlines. So you manage them. Okay? Managers have a lot of free time. And when you have a lot of free time, what do? You think. You start thinking. You start thinking and you start analyzing and because you have a lot of free time. Okay? And you start, can this really work? It is not working as they said it would work. Is this company real? What if there's another crisis that hits my country? Then what's going to happen? Why is my downlines not working hard enough? 3 years I've been doing this. Why am I not making $5,000 a week? Maybe I should go back to my job. I was making more money there. And you start thinking. And you start thinking and you start thinking. Okay? And from a positive networker, what have you become now? Now you have become a negative manager. Okay? And then you sit with your downlines. And what are you teaching them? Negativity. So you, negative manager, transfer your negativity to your downlines without you realizing it. It's not intentionally you want to transfer negativity. Okay? You have become negative. And when you talk, you're sending negative messages out. Have you met somebody who's negative? Have you met somebody who's negative? You can feel the negative and slowly you also become negative. Correct? You surround around people who's constantly negative, what happens to you? You become negative. So I used to live in the same house as Mr. Kuna and Mr. Patman. And that's a good thing, you think. But you see, Mr. Kuna and Patman are very involved in the company corporate. Okay? Because they're directors of the company. And I used to sit down and they used to talk on the phone all the time. And every time it was bad news. This country problem, that country problem, product delay, TNA, this, that, lack of e-cards, this, Dalai Lama block. Was the latest one, early day, midday, late day news article. So all this negative, they talk on the phone, okay, let's engage this lawyer, let's engage that, and I get sucked in. And I become negative. And I go and meet my downlines after spending time with Kuna and Patman. And naturally, I sometimes mention all this. I said, you know, there's a problem in Dubai. Without realizing that I'm damaging my network. And we're talking about it. I'm talking about this, I'm talking about this, okay? Did you, for a long time, talk about Dalai Lama? Yes or no? When Dalai Lama's blog was hot, that was the topic you're talking about, right? Correct? The best way is to ignore it and constantly stay positive. You understand? So the only way you can succeed in this business is stay away from negativity and negative people. And don't become a manager. When you become a manager, you have too much free time. Why do Chief Patman say presentación, presentación, presentación? Firstly, to get new sign-ups. Secondly, to keep you busy. Because they say, an idle mind, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So you sit down and you think, okay? And then you remember when you first started the business, you were a super active networker and an upline. Super positive, correct? And your downlines will call you at 2 in the morning and said, why the company doesn't have American Express? Only MasterCard and Visa. True? Do you get irritated? No. When you just started and your downlines ask you, you get excited. Correct? But after some time, when you go into managerial mode, do you get irritated when your downlines call you? So why are you asking me stupid questions? No American Express, just use MasterCard and Visa. Okay? But if you realize those who have been managerial position for a long time, now you miss your downlines who call and irritate you for a long time. Now they don't call you anymore. Many people, from a student and a networker, they become a teacher and a manager. But it happens too fast. Okay? Many of you come for Weekon and you think you have a degree already. You don't have a degree, you just finished first standard. The next Weekon you come, you will be second standard. And that's how we grow. Okay? In school. See, and many networkers from first standard, they jump to 10th standard because they think the checks is $10,000. Okay?